You are looking to release relationships. You have a person or a group of people that you know is not healthy for you, but old attachments keep holding you back. In this meditation, we will relax, contemplate, and get real results for you. So release your worry, find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, and let's start to breathe. In, out. Let your body find its own rhythm and release the need to control. Out. You don't need to consciously control your breath. Let your body relax in order to focus on what we are going to be doing here. We're going to start by accessing the unconscious because that is where the resistances to letting go lie. Your conscious mind may have a part of it which desires release from these relationships. But if there are stronger barriers in the unconscious mind, the problem will never be solved. You do have a choice, though. We are going to feed the unconscious mind exactly what it needs in order to reprogram itself into a healthier state. So continue to relax. Sink deeper and deeper into your chair. Feel the gravity. And let your body just be in its natural state. See, a lot of these relationship problems, it all comes back to us, our state, and the body holds these tensions in it in many different places. And so what we want to do first is really center ourselves upon the vibration that we want to sit on. And so once we sit upon that vibration, the things which are not in harmony with us will naturally fall away. So really, we're not going to remove these relationships by brute force. You can't remove a relationship if you don't change the vibration that you are on, right? So release your problems to the universe. Release this negative energy for transmutation. You may visualize this as distorted energy leaving your body and floating up to something like a river, a flow representing the universal flow of energy. It reaches that river and becomes beautiful. You don't have to bear the burden of this energy any longer. You are part of this vast, beautiful plane of energy and multi-dimensional existence. Let the universe heal you. You are part of that river, that flow too. And in releasing this negative energy, you allow the universe, your universe in a certain sense, to be in greater harmony with universal laws. Chances are you are wanting to release this relationship because you are simply at a different stage of evolution. You are reaching towards a higher vibration. The person or people you are releasing simply do not belong in your space. The more you hold on to them, the more pain you create for yourself and them. The more blockages you create towards your ascension to a higher vibration. One of the unconscious or conscious things that is developed when we refuse to release is guilt. We feel guilty for leaving this person. After all, we are humans and we love each other. We desire others to be healthy and happy. But you now recognize that the best thing to do for them is to release them. That is loving them. So take a second to not feel that guilt, to release the guilt that you may have felt towards the love that you do have for that person. Let that float away and recognize, stand in your own greatness for a second, forever maybe, and just understand again that this is the path of evolution. This is the path of consciousness. You are called to release this person because they need to move on as well. They cannot be using you as a crutch any longer, or you may even be using them as a crutch in certain senses, depending on what dynamics there are there. Sometimes we attach ourselves to powerless or weak people because we are too afraid to stand in our own greatness. So we need to offload the responsibility that power would take by engaging in lower vibration relationships and activities. They feed off of your energy. While their lives may get uglier in the physical, while they deal with the stress of losing you, ultimately they were going to have to face their demons alone anyways, or at least apart from you. You have the courage to look at yourself and grow as an individual that recognizes the interconnectedness of the universe. An individual that is now seeing greater harmony and balance in their lives due to a new understanding of how souls must journey. You now take the time to let your imagination come in, to have some fun creating a story. The story you create will be directly connected to the soul paths of yourself and the individual or individuals you're wishing to release. Where are you on this journey? Where did you start? What have you gone through in life? What have you learned? The emotions you have processed, they are deep and they are profoundly meaningful. Such emotion and meaning can only be reached at a certain level of soul growth. Perhaps you have a history as a starseed, perhaps another. Maybe you fought great battles. Maybe you lost lovers. Maybe you invented greatness. Maybe you gave love in forms that most others could never recognize. All of us have some history. All of us come from source consciousness, and we can reach into that timeless void of energy and draw upon our experiences in order to learn more and reintegrate. Some say that is why we are here on earth. We incarnate here because we need to unlearn, not necessarily learn. We need to unlearn the negative habits and the negative things that we have acquired during this life. And it's all for a purpose. It's all for returning to that beauty that we knew before, but we were divorced from, as they talk about the fall in the Bible. Now take the time to consider the person or other persons you're releasing. Where are they? What must they process before they become healthy for you? What is it about them that isn't in harmony with where you want to go? Are they emotionally immature? Are they addicted to something? Do they simply not vibe with your beliefs or your way of going about things in this world? Whatever the reason, take the time to understand and contemplate even what the best way forward is. Do you really have the time, the energy, the desire, or the calling to change this person? This is not for you to burden. This is not your burden to hold. You can tell them what you need in a relationship, honestly and with love. They will resist it at first. But this is what you need to move on. They will never change if you do not communicate exactly what you need. And if they do not choose to change, that is that. That is their choice to make. No one else can make it for them. You cannot make it for them. You cannot sit there hoping or wishing or thinking that maybe someday they will change. As they always say, release something. It will come back if it's truly right for you. And so release. Just take another couple deep breaths to think about again your position as a soul and their position as a soul. Where are you both in your journeys? Where are the blockages and the distortions between your relationship? Just continue to connect to that universal flow and release. You don't have to hold these burdens anymore. And just bring this vibration of love into your surrounding, into your field. Love the other person or persons. Love yourself. Inaction is death. Stagnant water does not breed health. You gather your love, and in gathering your love, you gather the action which is necessary for you to move forward in life, recognizing that you are not going to make the perfect choices, but rather, in making choices that you know you must make, you are moving forward on your journey instead of staying stagnant. You are empowered. Feel this energy that you already had but weren't accessing due to other attachments. Feel your own greatness and feel the desire to bring this out to the world in whatever way possible. Love it. And now return. Understand why you must let this person go. Accessing the beauty and love that you just did isn't always possible with this person around. You are making it possible for them to access it by releasing them and forcing them out of the stagnant water which was your relationship. Take a look at your entire being. Look at your body from an outside perspective. Visualize the literal energy penetrating the space around it, your aura growing, so large that it is encompassing the entire globe, the entire universe. Now see the attachment. Visualize whatever is left of that attachment. Maybe it takes the shape of a thorn in your side. Maybe it is a patch of distorted light. Whatever the type, visualize yourself removing it. Reach out, hold it, love it, and let it float up to that river that you saw before. Let it move on. It is part of the infinite universe, part of something that you are connected to, but need no more responsibility for in this life. You are free. Now keep saying it. I am free of this attachment which held back my energy. Through releasing this attachment, I am healing myself and all others. I have opened space for new, healthier attachments or healthier situations, relationships to come into my being. I am incredibly excited for what comes next in my life. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. And one more time. I am free of this attachment which held back my energy. Through releasing this attachment, I am healing myself and all others. I have opened space for new, healthier relationships to come into my being. I am incredibly excited for what comes next in my life. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. You can keep repeating this and even add in your own interpretations. Perhaps a new quality of relationship you wish to attract. Perhaps what you hope to do now. For as long as feels right, just relax and feel this new energy you've brought into your being. You can repeat this meditation as much as you wish, as much as feels healthy. And just again, sit back and take in this new energy.